Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Shine, popularly known as Joshine Osur on all my social media platforms. So, welcome to the Empowerment Hub. Before I begin, let me first start by saying thank you so much to each and every person who has subscribed to my YouTube channel. I cannot believe, as for the last time that I checked, we were at 101 subscribers. Yay! Thank you guys. Thank you. If you've not subscribed, this is your opportunity to subscribe. So make sure you do before I begin on this video. Enjoy. It was in 2020. I was living my best university life, the YOLO type of life, you only live once type of life. I was extremely excited to be finally finishing my university, because it was then I was in the my fourth year, second semester. So I was pretty much excited, and I was like, yay, because there's always this narrative that when one finishes the university, is either they come out with a degree and a baby, or a degree or a degree alone. So I was extremely excited that I was coming from the university with a degree alone. Little did I know what was in store for me. So it was one fine morning. I was not feeling well. During that time, I was experiencing a lot of night sweats. Each and every time when I woke up, I would find my bed, it was filled with my sweat. Then I also experienced, I used to diarrhea a lot. Then also had a brief episode of pneumonia. So all these are symptoms of HIV. If I would have been aware then, I would have known. So it's also very important for you to just know some of these things. You see, some of these deadly common diseases, you can just look at their signs and symptoms so that you may not be caught off guard. It was a rough season in my life. So what did I do? I woke up very early in the morning when I was going for class. So that day we had a class presentation. So I was like, since I have a presentation, after class, maybe I can pass through the school clinic, or before class, I can pass through the school clinic. So I went to class and the leg had not yet arrived. So I was like, let me first go to the clinic and all that. So when I went to the clinic, it's when I explained to my doctor how I was feeling, and he was like, so would you mind if we test HIV? And I was like, cool, sharp, because in my mind I was like, I don't think uh I will be positive or any of that. So I was like down for that idea. So little did I know. So the first test, he ran the first test. Then I saw again, he drew again my blood. I'm like, hey, okay, Kwani, what's happening? What's happening? Then it is with then that he told me, okay, girl, you're HIV positive. So he was like, so what do you want to do? Do you want to start on your medication immediately and stuff? So I think it had not yet hit me well. So I told him, wait first, let me go to class and ask for permission from my teacher, because I have a presentation and it's the last presentation for this some semester and all that. And he was cool, sharp, you can just go. Then I went to class, told the teacher I was not feeling okay, I was feeling unwell. After the news, I still had the energy to go and ask for permission. Why? Marks are very important. So I went and explained to my teacher, ilikuwa tu paraya ndio nisinyimwe marks. Sasa after that, I rushed and went fast home, took a shower, because I don't know if it's the shock or something. After the news, I just started bleeding. Yeah, so I went home, cleaned myself, found something, then went back to school, and it is then that I was enrolled to the ARV therapy program. Yeah, so that is how I found out about my HIV status, which was 3 years ago. No, I didn't see the need. I don't know why. I was just like, because wacha kwanza tuseme and tuanzie. Let me start afresh. Uh, During that time, I had only been intimate with two people with unprotected sex, yani sex without using protection. So both of them, somehow it was like a one night stand. So I don't know. I'm usually not. I'm usually like in my mind, even though I don't know, me, I'm not usually those people for I need clarity and all that nonsense. I'm usually like, kaa tumeachana. So I don't know if it's a bad thing. I don't even know whether they knew they were HIV positive or not. I don't know. If they knew, that is dangerous, because there's something like reckless transmission. This is when you transmit HIV to somebody else knowingly. So I'm not sure whether they knew they were HIV positive. I don't know. So I've never reached out to them. I'm usually like, okay, if they found out, well and good. If they didn't, I don't know. I don't know. I know it looks so heartless, but I don't know. All I know is that I've forgiven whoever it was. I don't know who it was, but I have forgiven them, and I don't want to know who it was. Yeah, as in, I feel like it will hurt me to know who it was. So I'm just like, it's okay. I don't need to know. Yeah, and also let me tell you something about unprotected sex. And having unprotected sex is dangerous. Why? Because one might have HIV and they might not know. To some people, HIV, it takes a minimum of like almost 3 weeks for it to be detected in the blood. So maybe at you might say we've tested out whether we are HIV positive and stuff, but maybe the HIV is inside the blood. So it's good to, especially if you're one who enjoys unprotected sex with multiple partners, it's good to always go and check your HIV status, because the HIV might be in the blood and it will take up to 3 weeks for it to be detected. That is in most people, and in the for the few percentage it takes up to 3 months for it to be detected in the blood. So you see how dangerous that is. There's so much good that came from finding out about my HIV status. One, I was able to first just stop and evaluate myself. Which kind of life have I been living? Let me not lie to you. I feel now I live a life based on what do I want, not what am I expected to do. I live a life knowing I do what I really want most of the time, most if not all the times. I'm usually like, I do what makes me happy. So I'm so glad that I found out about my HIV status. Every day I'm just doing my best. My best looks different each and every day. I just take a day at a time. I'll also say it is during this time that I discovered and realized that I'm still like everyone else. There's nothing different. I'm not different from the next person. Yes, I'm unique because everyone is unique, but I'm like everyone else. Finding out being HIV positive did not steal anything from away from me, other than it just made me more self-aware, which I love. I'm still God's favorite child. I'm still loved so much, especially with my family, which is the most important, and the people that I interact with. As in, it was so beautiful. I feel finding out about my HIV status has been liberating. So If you're out there and you've just found out about your HIV status, chill. I know it's the wrong time for me to say chill, but things will get better. Don't give up. Hold on tight. Take a day at a time. Eventually, things will be better. Because they say, even in the darkest of nights, the morning eventually comes. So, don't worry, things will be better for you. And don't forget to put God first. God, if there's one thing that I know for a fact, and I'm so thankful that my mom gave me the foundation of knowing who God is. That is one thing I'm so grateful for. So always rely on God, because it's difficult. There are days that it's easy, but there are days that it's hard. And so it's life. There are days that life seems so smooth, and there are days that life is just unbearable. So hold on tight. Eventually, God will make a way. Okay, guys, so that's my short video. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Hope you've left here feeling encouraged, especially if you are the one who has found out about your HIV status, or if you're struggling to accept your HIV status and all that. Just know that God will come through for you. Don't give up, don't lose hope. Meskia. So, guys, thank you so much. See you in my next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share. Yeah, I'll see you when you see me. Adios.